Hey, what's up everybody, Armand here. Now, we know throughout the years gaming has went through many changes. Of course, look at the SNES and look at the Wii. I mean, that's evolution for you. But, I mean, of course, technology advances, the games have improved substantially, especially as far as graphics go. Don't focus on graphics more than gameplay though. Call of Duty. But, when you think about video games and consoles as they are today, do you think of these 5 consoles that never came to be? Sega Neptune. In the mid-1990s, Sega's product line was suffering an extreme case of multiple personality disorder. By 95, the company supported 8 incompatible gaming platforms. The Genesis, the Sega CD, the 32X, the 32X CD, the Game Gear, Pico, Saturn, and in some markets the Master System. They even sold the CDX, which was a combined Sega Genesis and a Sega CD unit. Yeah, that's something we needed. And the Nomad, which was a fully handheld Genesis console. Wow, guys. That's a lot. But on top of that, there was the proposed Sega Neptune. Now, guys, don't get me wrong here, but 8 consoles at the same time? What were they thinking? But don't forget, the Neptune was supposed to be designed to simplify the product line by combining a Genesis and the 32X add-on into one unit. But as you can see by, well, the reasons why it shouldn't be, they did not need another game product to support. And around this time, I'm assuming one of the CEOs of Sega finally woke up and said to just focus on the flagship console, which at the time was a Sega Saturn. And as a result, the wondrous Sega Neptune never made it to the market. The Ultravision video arcade system, the VAS, was designed and promoted by a small American company called Ultravision, and it promised to be an all-in-one answer to every video gamer's wildest dreams. It was to integrate a 10-inch color TV set, a video game system, and a high-powered computer into one unit. In addition to the console's own custom software, plug-in modules would be available to let the users play Atari 2600 and Ultravision games on the VAS. All this sounded too good to be true, and it was. In the end, Ultravision's promises of gaming excellence proved to be nothing more than nothing. The Connex Multi-System. By 1989, British peripheral maker Connex had already established a reputation creating game controllers for other systems. When it came to designing its own game console, they took what they knew and ran with it, crafting a complex steering controller with a video game system built in. The multi-systems integrated controller could be changed into 3 modes: steering wheel, flight yoke, and motorcycle handles, all of which supported tactile force. Now, the system itself had 3.5-inch floppy disks, for cost reasons I'm guessing, and additional accessories, like a joystick, foot pedals, a light gun with a recoil, and a motorized gaming chair were planned. Not too long after revealing these surprisingly ambitious plans, the company ran out of money. Wonder why? And the console was never launched. Atari Cosmos. Now, before its planned release, Atari touted the Cosmos handheld game system as a sophisticated 3D machine of the future. Supposedly the first electronic game system to use holographic images in gameplay. Well, like the Virtual Boy, however, it wasn't really nearly as exciting. A pre-printed holographic overlay merely served as a window dressing for simple, interchangeable electronic games, displayed on a 7x6 grid of red LEDs. Sounds familiar. When the press found out about it, well, let's just say the enthusiasm died. And well, I guess the Cosmos was off to sail the cosmos. Now, it may seem crazy to some of you, but back in the 1990s, Nintendo and Sony were working on a project that would put CD capabilities in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or the SNES. And there would be a separate Sony console that would play SNES cartridges. And that was pretty cool. And it was dubbed the PlayStation. Now, as the story goes, the deal went sour when Nintendo instead announced that they had a partnership with Sony's competitor Philips. And I'm sure most of you know where that led to.
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
Sony acted like a bunch of snakes in this situation, and they tried to screw Nintendo over by having them make the most profit out of the system. But Nintendo didn't like it. But before Nintendo could do anything, Sony already got their hands on the technology. So, this led to the creation of the Sony PlayStation, released in 1991. And this led to a long and brutal console wars. But that's how history works. Well, thank you all for watching, and I appreciate it. As always, comment, like, and subscribe. It'd be appreciated greatly. And check out my other videos. I have a lot of other cool ones. If you want to check them out, just click on that little tab right underneath this video. It should say COM Players. Thank you all for watching. Peace.